the numbers get bigger. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. It's all fish and chips. The podcast. This is the ASMR episode of the podcast. We're gonna whisper into the microphones. No, we are not. I do not enjoy that shenanigans. This is It's All Fish and Chips podcast, episode 155. The number one podcast in the universe and trending up in hell. And we'll get to that here in a minute. Sitting across the table from me. He's got his shirt is filled with positive things to say, joy and love and peace and Jesus and all kinds of fun stuff. But not impressive. The word impressive is crossed out. We got Bubby.
Hello, hi.
You don't even know what that shirt says, do you? You just put that shirt on. You don't care.
Yeah, it's our worship team shirt.
Oh, fancy. Amanda is hopefully going to be joining us via the phone. She's a little delayed at the moment, but hopefully we'll be hearing from her soon. If not, I'm going to, as is podcast tradition, I'm going to promise some things that may or may not get delivered.
It'll be an old man podcast.
But until then, it'll be an old man podcast, which are fun on a bun all the way around. Traffic and weather on the 8s. Bubby?
It's turned.
We're now dead in the middle of summer. It is crazy hot. 9,000% humidity.
So much rain last week, and now we wish we had that back.
I wish it was raining at 70 degrees right now, because it is just a sticky nightmare out there right now, and nobody wants no part of this.
Yeah. Snow cones. That's what I want.
Have you been yet today? This year?
One.
Have you?
So far.
I have not had the snow cone, nor have I had the pineapple whip. But both of those sound real good right about now, and I would love to go get it.
Yeah, down on South Campbell where there's a pineapple whip. That's where we go, and this year they've added the snow biz beside it.
Yeah, that's how it is by my work as well. They got a snow biz and a pineapple whip there in a parking lot.
I used to go to that one. That was the one I go to because it was closest to my house.
Right.
But now that they've got the one over by on South Campbell,
it's over there by the Dunkin', not the Dunkin', the other one.
Yeah, the
slimy donut place.
Slimy.
Yeah,
not slimy.
Worst donuts ever.
No, they're not. They're my favorite.
What the hell's the name of that place? Because the name is
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme, slimy cream. Got it.
Slimy.
They're ugh. You can't pick one up without just being sticky.
Well, that's all donuts.
No, I can have a lovely jelly donut from Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm going to get powdered sugar on me, but I'm not going to get sticky from it.
Those are cake donuts. I don't.
Delicious cake donuts.
Too heavy.
I am an East Coaster 100% when it comes to my donut selection, and that selection is Dunkin' Donuts.
Is it?
Yeah. Right. Out here, it's Parlor is a big one they love now, and what's the St. George's? Hertz. No, we've talked about Hertz.
I don't like Hertz.
Too much. It's too much. We use Hertz as a derogatory term now. This is the Hertz donuts of hamburgers. Hertz donuts of hamburgers. There's too much crab on it. But around here it's Parlor and St. George's everyone loves.
That's true.
I don't think either one of them's that special. I'll go to a Daylight Donuts as much as I'd go to a freaking St. George's. I'll be real honest with you.
Yeah, we have a St. George over by the church, so a lot of
you got the one that's only open. That's the only one open on Sundays too.
Sunday mornings. Yeah.
Yep.
Until they run out.
Yep. Because on the weekends when my wife wants St. George's Donuts, I got to drive all the way up there and pass by all the closed ones on the way because it's the only one that's open.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened in a while, but the times it has happened, it's a hike up there. But it's fine.
Just for donuts.
You know, sometimes you just need a donut. You know, we got a Dunkin' not too far from here, so
you could probably stop at the convenience store around the corner.
And
grab one? She wouldn't know the difference.
I will guarantee you right now, 100%, she will know the difference. If I get her gas station donut, I'm gonna never hear the end of gas station donut right now. I'll tell you that. Bubby, you got big news. You got big doings going on.
I do.
It's a year in the making.
15 months.
15 months in the making. You and my father-in-law's deck. are both going to take about 15 months to get done.
Oh, wow.
Tell them the big news, Bubby.
Yeah, got woken up this morning by pounding on my backside of my house. And
Pounded on his backside.
There's
a dude pounding on Bubby's backside this morning. Woke him up.
They were ripping off the siding
Siding. Got it.
to put on new siding.
Did they tell you they were coming?
No.
They just showed up.
Showed up.
So, sometime between the time 15 months ago and today, they're like, we'll be there. And then today was the day.
Well, they had delivered it, I don't know, probably a month ago. It's been sitting at my house for about a month.
Yeah, they just dropped that crap off and then psheet.
We'll see you when we see you.
Yeah, well,
They wait till one of the hottest days to work.
right? Yeah, you don't bother working when it's cool out there, boys. Just get out there when it's... And there's no shade.
Not there. Well, no, because a tree fell
Because that
on the
tree... That's what I was going to say. Because that tree is no longer there to shade it.
No, it's gone.
Because it was the problem child to begin with.
Yeah. But at least they were working early in the morning and maybe got done.
You think they're done?
I hope so for their sake.
Or you think they got to come back? It's a big job. That's a whole lot of house.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
When they tear off all the back.
this morning.
Okay, so that was that before. So Bub's got a picture he's going to post.
Right before I left the house.
He's going to post this picture to the Facebook.
Yeah. All the sightings.
Did you post those other pictures yet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I didn't post mine. I'll get to it. It'll air this week, so I'll be timely. But
I'll have to double check.
But the whole backside of Bubby's house is unskinned. It is like Hannibal Lecter done come through there, and or Buffalo Bill came through there and skinned the house. And now it's just
it's got the tech board, the underneath.
Yeah, the underneath tech board.
Tech board is the only thing there. Yeah.
I gotta so they're out there doing it. Hopefully they get it done today.
Yeah.
They had the special machine out there. They had a rent from God knows where.
Yeah, I think
you hope. But I was gonna get home and there's just back to his house.
It was already molded and everything when they dropped it off.
Okay.
So all they but they're long, so they
they
have to trim them down, so they at least had to have some kind of a cut.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cut them with.
Yeah, they got a special little saw for that.
So, yeah.
All right, but you haven't heard from the missus whether
she's not home yet.
Oh, okay, so it's a mystery whether they got done today or not.
Right. Find out when I get home.
So we got that fence out back that we were having them put up, right?
Yep.
The neighbor's got a dog who could jump the old fence. So they put a 6-foot fence in, so the dog can't jump the fence, right?
Right.
And they came out and they tore out the old fence. It was a chain link fence, and they piled that up in my backyard. And they're like, "We'll be back for that." And then they did the same thing that your guys did, and they were like, "Peace out," beep. And they were gone. And they came and they put the posts in, because you got to put the posts in, you got to put concrete in, let the concrete dry, then you come back and do the fence. And that was like 2.5 weeks, maybe a little longer before they came back to do the rest of the fence.
Good grief.
And then they pulled the trailer around the back through my back property to go pick up that big ass pile of bullshit that they had in my yard. Not my construction project, right? It's the neighbors putting up the fence. I just we share one side of that fence, so we chipped in half for that side of the fence.
You did pay?
Yes. Well, we'll get to that here in a second.
All right.
And so they pulled that trailer around and just killed. So coming in, not too bad, right? Because they came around, they circled around a tree to get lined up to load everything up and then they pull out. And you could see where they pulled in, not too bad with a light trailer. When they left with that trailer loaded down, it just killed every bit of grass underneath those wheels on the way out the thing.
Spinning?
No, just so heavy that it just mushed it all down into the mud or the dirt, because it was still a little damp. It wasn't wet. It wasn't muddy, but it was wet enough that all that, and it's not real grass.
It's weeds.
It's strawberry plants and clover and just I'm just letting it become a prairie back there. I don't care.
Yeah, my backyard's the same.
Does your front yard look nice?
Yeah, because I've had that treated before.
My front yard is like half Bermuda grass. Let me tell you what you don't need in your life is freaking Bermuda grass, because that shit is so thick that you can mow it 4 times and you still ain't got through it.
I think mine's fescue.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
And some broadleaf weeds that are in the front yard.
Sure, poison ivy, poison oak, sumac, kudzu.
Wide. broadleaf plant.
I'm thinking about so I was thinking about just tearing it all out and putting clover down, right? But then I found out that clover is like a perennial, so it only lasts like 3 or 4 years, and then you have to reseed all the time. And I was like, I don't need that much.
And it spreads a lot.
Yeah, that was the plan. You just replace all the grass with clover because it don't get high, it doesn't get tall, right? So you, in theory, never have to mow it because it's only going to get so big. So if you're good with the height that it gets to, you're golden. And if it gets like one section gets crazy, then you just go through and mow it down, and now everybody's even again.
I'm pretty sure my clover's there all summer long. Seems like.
So it can regerminate and stuff. So it'll like, because it's a plant, right? So but it can get splotchy after like 3 or 4 years. It can get splotchy, like a section doesn't germinate right or whatever, and then you got a dead spot. So then you got to reseed that spot, kind of thing. So there's some maintenance to clover.
Yeah. Strawberry gets all over too.
Yeah.
It spreads.
I don't mind the strawberry either because the rabbits love it. The bees love it. I don't care. It doesn't get too,
We have rabbits in our backyard that eat.
There are so many fucking rabbits around here right now. Like I got to take the dog out for a walk, and that he is rabbit obsessed. And we'll pass. I am not shitting you. Probably 15 to 20 rabbits just on our like little 2-mile walk that we do. Just sitting in yards, hanging out, doing whatever. It's crazy rabbit season right now. Duck season, rabbit season. Old Bugs Bunny. So anyway. They picked up the pile of trash. They got our side of the fence done. They got most of his fence done, and then they ghosted again. And then he finally got a hold of him, got him back here to finish off the fence. He was not happy with it. We'll get into that in a second. Puts that dog out in that backyard, and that dog proceeds to just climb right the fuck over that fence and escape again. And he's gone again. He doesn't go anywhere. He just runs around. He likes getting out and running around. He gets into our yard, runs around. Yeah. But yeah, so he was so pissed when that dog just fucking scaled that fence. So last night he was out there trying to train the dog to not jump the fence. Like he's out there every time he gets near the corner. He's like, ah. So I said, put a hot wire out there. Just run a hot wire across the top of that fence. So second he gets up that fence and gets to the top, and he'll quit real quick doing that shenanigans.
Yeah. Put a shot collar on him.
Yeah. That's more expensive. You can go down to the tractor supply store and get you a hot wire and a little transformer for pretty cheap. Just run that thing yourself. It ain't gonna be up there long. You only need it up there for like a month, and he's gonna quit trying to climb that fence. I'll guarantee that. So, and you're like, buddy, you don't have to get shocked. Let me tell you the story here.
Just don't.
You don't try to climb that fence. You don't get shocked. Weird, I know. So then he got mad at those guys and he made them come back. And he says, like, you didn't. One of the posts he thought was warped, and there's the other board that he thought was warped. He made it rip it all out and redo it, the whole thing. Not the whole thing, but the warped boards and stuff. So he's over there fighting him. He goes, I'm not gonna pay him until they get this thing right. No, I don't think anybody else should pay him too. And I was like, buddy, we already gave him the check. He's already got that money.
You paid the
fence guy? Yeah.
Fence guy? Okay.
Yeah, because that was the deal. It's like they're doing the fence. We're only doing half of that one side, and the neighbor on the other side of them is doing half of the fence that was on their side.
Okay.
And they did the thing I asked them to do, which was put up a fence so the dog doesn't get out. And I was fine with it for what the amount I paid. But I was like, I am paying you people. I am not giving the money to the neighbors because I don't want to get into that business. You know how that goes, right? Okay. So I was like, I'm going to pay you guys when you get the fence done. I didn't put a deposit down. I didn't do none of that stuff. I was like, when the fence is done, I will give you monies. And so they got the fence done and we gave him monies. But then he's like, I'm not going to pay him. And then the guy came by to get the check and he had the invoice. And on the invoice, it says, mail the check to this address. He's like, I'm going to mail it. Like looking dead at the guy. Just could have given him the check. But he's like, I'm going to mail it. So just picking a fight with this fence builder. Now, the fence builder guy sucked. I'll be real honest with you. But I think they all do. I think all contractors kind of suck.
Took forever to do that.
Yeah, it's just like your siding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How long did that take? Look, good news was you're not paying them. The insurance company's paying them. But
right, but guess how much it still cost?
What?
Guess how much it cost?
Did you have a deductible?
Small.
$500?
Something like that.
$5,000?
No.
Wait a minute. So you had to pay. You had to pay money too on this after your deductible?
I'm saying.
Oh, guess how much the total job cost?
Insurance sent us the money, so we pay them.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. To reset just the back?
Just the back.
Okay, we're residing. I know nothing.
Includes the awning. They fixed all that.
Yeah, knowing nothing about siding or how much it costs, but knowing that everything in the universe, it costs $1 bajillion right now. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say $23,000.
Oh, not that much.
Okay, how much?
About half.
12?
12,000.
Okay.
Yep.
That's not too bad.
No.
All things considered. I mean, they want to charge me $10,000 to screen in that back porch I got. Screen in the back porch. Not build a back porch.
That's a lot.
Not tear down and then rebuild in a back porch.
You can
not
do that
build
yourself for a few hundred.
Probably.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't keep the... Well, the problem is I got to get like a door and stuff out there too, because if I screen in the porch, I can't just screen in to where the stairs are. You got to like build a frame and put a door in and the rest of that stuff, so... I am thinking about just tearing the whole damn thing down and rebuilding the new one. That's easier to screen in than the one I got. Because that one is actually not easy to screen in because it's got like weird cutouts for all the wood and like there'd be a lot of like meticulous work you'd have to do to get the whole thing actually screened in to keep the bugs out.
Is it not holding up weight bearing?
It is, but it's got like studs running from the house down to a post, and then they sit on top of a cross post. So you'd have to go in and like screen in like each where the stud sits on top of the cross post because it's like cross posts like 2x6 on its side and then roof. So there's a gap there,
right, for
like air to flow or whatever. But you'd have to screen in each one of those, and there's like probably 12 of those holding that roof up. So. I've walked on that roof. It's definitely low. Well, it's load enough there, and then my fat ass can get up there. So, speaking of which, I got to get up there because damn gutter fell off the house, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I get up there to look, and right where the spout comes down, and it was attached at the bottom, that wood's like real soft, and the thing had pulled out, and I was like, I'm gonna have to cut all that out and fix that. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure YouTube will show me how to do that. Right?
Probably.
Home maintenance, kids. Here, let me clue you into something that you may not know listening at home. Your parents don't know shit, okay? They didn't know how to fix squat. They didn't know how to fix a washer and dryer. They didn't know how to fix a garbage disposal. And back then, they had to do it without the internet. Like now, we can just watch a video and it says, oh, you need an Allen wrench for your garbage disposal. You put it in the bottom, you spin that thing around, it'll start working again. People before us didn't know that. They had to ask a guy or call a guy or just figure it out or just replace the whole damn thing. That were their options.
Yeah.
So they didn't know any better. You don't know any better.
No, that's how I fixed washer dryers.
Yeah. I took apart my whole washing machine and replaced these springs that were in there and everything. And the only reason I knew how to do it is because I watched a video and the guy's like doing it. And I was like, that doesn't look that hard.
Working on cars.
Yeah.
My dad knew everything about.
Yeah. Can you work on a car?
No, just basic stuff. But I usually go to YouTube to figure out how to do stuff.
I don't do car work at all anymore. Like, it's just not worth it to me. I'll do a lot of maintenance around the house. I'll do a lot of other things. But, like, fixing a car, I feel like I know that if I screw that up, now I don't got a car.
Right.
And that's one of the few things in this world I actually need.
Yeah.
Like air conditioning, I'm going to have a guy come fix that. And then the car, I'm going to have a guy fix that. The rest of it, I can fix myself.
Speaking of, I had a guy come out the other day and fix my air conditioner.
Oh, you did? Because that's right. You did not have AC last we spoke.
No.
How'd that go?
Pretty well. At least he didn't have to replace the unit outside.
Yeah.
He just had to
swap out a part.
Swap out the fan.
Oh, so it was the fan?
It was. The oil had leaked out. The bearings were gone.
Yeah, it's dried up and it's seized up.
Yeah, so he replaced it. Freaking expensive.
Yeah, that's a he has to replace that whole motor and probably the rest of that stuff too.
So it was $1,200 just for that.
Yeah.
With labor and everything.
Yeah, I mean that's not you got heat. You got air conditioning now though.
Yeah, I had to have it.
Yeah,
I mean
it's 90-100 degrees. Yeah, it's 90-100 degrees out there. It's hell out. Like the devil's gonna pop up in my front yard any minute now. That's why I said we're trending in hell right now because fuck, it's hot out there, kids. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got your AC fixed, Bubby.
Yes, me too.
Did you have some hot nights?
Just one-ish.
Yeah.
But but the rest were not too bad. Got down in the 60s and we had open windows and fans blowing in. So
this week you wouldn't have been able to do it.
This
week you've been at a hotel.
My wife, she wouldn't have had this.
Right. That's all right. We got the whole new unit in from last year. We talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
So it's been doing good. In fact, I keep having to come down here because the damn thermostat's been like, you want me to set this to 70? And I'm like, no, I do not want you to set this to 70. I want this at like 74 where it's comfortable in here. How about I set it to 71? And you're like, stop doing that dumbass thermostat. Because what I'm guessing is happening because it learns. It's one of those it's a Nest, so it's a learning thermostat. And I'm guessing I leave for work and then my wife turns it down real low, and so it's just learning.
Confusing it.
Well, not confusing it. It's just learning the pattern, and so now I'm discovering that the pattern has changed because somebody's sneaking the AC down. But it's fine.
Well, it's probably warmer up there in your office.
Yeah, it is. Well, we have window units upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Because this house was built in 1930. And so it didn't come with central air at the time because that wasn't a thing. So they had to plumb the pipes up to the second floor, but there's no direct path in this house from the basement to the second floor. So they actually broke into the fireplace, like around the fireplace, and ran tubes up next to the fireplace, and then you can see in the attic where they kind of pop out next to the fireplace. And then there's one vent in the bedroom and one vent in the guest room. And that's it. And there's an air return there that pulls the hot air down to go into the AC unit. Mm-hmm. But those two little units and it's pushing from the basement to the second floor, so it stays cool enough, but it does not stay cool up there. So we put window units in during the summer. Yeah,
our basement's really cool when the air's running and. You come upstairs and it's just warmer. Like our dog will tear down the gate we have, keeping him out of the basement just so he can go down there and lay in the cool while we're gone to work. We call him Houdini because we have, like a lot of times the gate's just still there, and it's like, how did he
just leaped over the gate onto the stairs, like halfway, like just a run and jump halfway down the stairs?
He's a 13-year-old dog with short legs. How do you do that?
He's magic. Proctor's probably let him in, like picking up the fence, let him through, and then put the fence back.
No, go, buddy. This is when we're all at work.
Oh, okay.
We come home and
the big hairy dog here, Dudley, he goes and lays in the bathroom. There's a vent in my wife's bathroom, like right next to the toilet. That's where he lives. Or there's one right here by the door, and he'll lay on that one. But if you're looking for that dog, that is one of the two spots he will be in. He ain't anywhere else except for laying on those AC vents during the summer.
Yeah, when he's upstairs, we have a vent by the TV,
right
between the TV and the window, and he's always laying on that vent.
Yeah, just hogging all the air. You don't get you're like, it's getting hot as hell in here. Why is it? Dog, get off the vent. We all need the AC too, not just you.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, I'm glad your stuff's getting fixed up, Bubby. Exciting times for you. AC's going.
Yep.
Siding's going.
Just getting broke.
Here at the end of the month, I'm gonna get my car undentified, maybe, or totaled. One of the two. We don't know which one's gonna happen, but we're interested to find out. So. It's big changes for everybody around here.
Just get a new vehicle.
Sure. We might. If they total this one, we will.
Insurance pays for it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I want to try to buy this one if they do total it and then buy Jordan a new one. And because my car's, now.
Oh, yeah.
My car's 17 years old.
You don't mind if it's beat up, do you?
No. Again, as I've said I believe I've said on this podcast, is there hockey tape holding the steering wheel together? No, that's lovely. Does the radio work? Yes. Oh, great. Does the air stay in the tires? Oh, this car sounds delightful. Oh, it's a slightly dented up car. Oh, that's fine.
Right.
Has the paint peeled off the hood? No. Okay, this car sounds delightful. I'm gonna ride in this car.
All right.
So, Bobby, last night. You know that there was a astronomical event happening last night?
Not at all.
Okay. My wife comes to me and she goes, tonight's the strawberry moon. We have to go look at the strawberry moon. I'm like, okay, what's the strawberry moon? And she says, it's supposed to be real big and real bright, and it's like the one that people take like with it behind the trees and looks like crazy spooky and cool. I'm like, okay. I was like, when is it happening? And she goes, it'll happen as soon as the sun goes down. I'm like, okay. I said, why do they call it the strawberry moon? And she goes, well, sometimes it's a little red, but that's not why they call it the strawberry moon. I was like, okay. And she's like, it's because when Native Americans saw this particular moon, they knew it was time to pick the strawberries. And I was like, that's not how you tell when it's time to pick the strawberries. You pick the strawberries when they're all the way red, all the way top to bottom, and they're not mushy. Then you're in the golden zone, and pull one and taste it. And then why do I need the moon to tell me when to pick strawberries? Strawberries ain't that hard. So last night, sun goes down. It's like 9. We go outside to look at that strawberry moon, right? Go out the front door because it's over here, over there by that damn coffee place. And we go out there, and guess what we saw, Bubby?
Clouds.
Nope. Regular ass moon. Just a freaking full moon is all I saw. And
it was full. I did see that.
It was full. So all the crazies were out. But we go and look at the moon. I'm like, that's just a regular moon. There's nothing cool or special happening here. And so, my wife took like 2 seconds to look at it. She goes, that's not any good. And just went back inside. I'm like, you're the reason we're out here. So 1:30 in the morning, I got up to get a drink. Came down, got a bottle of water to get a drink. And I'm like, I'm going to look at the moon again, see if it's any better. So I go and I look out the windows and I find the moon. Nope. Same damn moon. So we got lied to. Strawberry moon is a lie. Put that as your podcast title. The strawberry moon is a lie.
Usually you talk about that during the weather, but I didn't see anything about a strawberry moon.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, Bubby. I'm not sure that whatever article she read was from this year. And this was actually a strawberry moon, but she says it was, so we went out and looked at it.
All right.
So, I've been listening to Spotify a bunch recently, right? And I've gone back to like some music from like my younger days, Bubby.
Listening to the 80s, are you?
Listening to the 80s, but like odd things from the 80s, okay? So, did you ever listen to They Might Be Giants?
Yeah.
You know who they are? So I turned on their station on Spotify, and I have found that it has been 30 years probably since I've listened to some of these albums. I still know every word. Like when that song kicks, and I have not heard this song in 30 years, I am right there with them, like singing right along. Like I know all the words to these songs. Do you ever get that? You ever have like? Is there like if I played something you ain't listened to in forever right now? Is there like a band that you would just know all the music for?
Yeah, probably some, Kansas, Journey.
Yeah, but you hear Kansas and Journey like a bunch.
Well, but those are from the 70s.
Right.
And so those are,
Did you go to the Journey concert?
We did.
Oh.
It was a fun time.
All right, we'll talk about that here in a second then. Yeah, I just thought it's kind of weird. And then some Weird Al too was like getting in the mix. And these are like deep cut Weird Al songs. And I'm like, nope, I'm 100% with you on this one too. The Mr. Frump and his Iron Lung. I know all the words to that song. I shouldn't. That's like important information that should be something else in my brain. But instead, I know all of that. So I just thought it was weird that it wasn't even like I was trying to remember. Like my brain was just like, hey, by the way, this is all stored in here in case you never need it. You'll never will, but I got it for you, and we're going to recall it instantly for you.
Have you ever been to a Weird Al concert?
Yep. We went to one in Kansas City, me and the missus.
Okay. He was here.
He was here. Scott went and saw him.
3 weeks ago?
Yeah, like 3 weeks ago, Scott went and saw him.
Yeah.
I'll be real honest with you. Once you have seen a Weird Al show, you have seen a Weird Al show. Like, them songs ain't getting changed up. We're not doing different ones. He knows the show. He's got it down to a science. He's doing all the costume changes. He's got the fat for I'm fat suit, and he's got all the outfits, and the Star Wars outfits. He changes into he does all the costume changes, and it's a good show. It's worth seeing. That show is 95% dads and their kids. Like they want their kids to get this experience because this is one of the things they grew up on. So it's like 40-year-old, like late 30s, 40s, and early 50-year-old dads taking their kids to see these shows.
Yeah, our administrator, he's in his 40s, and our church administrator, and he went to the concert.
Yep.
Took his family or boys. Yeah.
Yep. Because you're like, Daddy loved this.
Yep.
And you kids will love it too. And I don't know if the kids loved it or not. Because the problem is it's referencing a lot of songs that they don't know to begin with.
Right.
Like for us, it's like, it's Madonna.
We grew up with those songs.
Yeah, but those kids don't know the Madonna songs to begin with, let alone the parody.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, the Michael Jackson, because Michael, let's be real honest with you, and I think I've talked about it on the podcast, they play 3 Michael Jackson songs on the radio ad nauseum, but nothing else. It's Billie Jean, it's a Black and White, and Thriller are the 3 songs you'll hear on the radio from Michael Jackson. And I don't know why, but those are the 3 songs they play.
I think I'd throw Beat It in there too.
I never hear Beat It. I hear those 3 like hard on repeat. Like if a Michael Jackson song comes up for me on any radio station, because they're all the same radio station.
Definitely
right?
Black and White. I've heard that a lot.
I love Black and White, dude. I don't know why, but they love that song.
Yeah.
And then Billie Jean, always Billie Jean.
Yep.
Not Annie, Are You Okay? Which is the one I want to hear, but it's Billie Jean every time.
You have Spotify. You can listen to it.
I could listen to it, but that's not what I'm doing here. I'm listening to the terrestrial radio. I'm trying to support local business. And I'm actually usually just too lazy to dick with the complicated setup in my car to get music from my phone to the radio in my car because all that shit is broken. And now I've got a bodgy system in there to make music play. So
does your Spotify, does it like drop out and come back in the car when you're driving? Mine recently.
Is it by James River that is happening to you? Because that's what Amanda's
it's all over. It doesn't matter where I drive. It will stop playing, and then it'll start, but it'll be double time trying to catch up.
Oh, like it's buffering?
Yeah.
Who's internet provider? Well, who's your phone provider?
Verizon.
Oh, so you shouldn't have that problem.
No. So
maybe it's that phone getting old.
Maybe. I mean, it's just recently. It's been
How old's that phone, Bubby? What model is that phone?
5 years, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably time then. I had a Silverback, the original iPhone, that I took into work because I still had it, and we were using it as an MP, like an MP3 player to just play music in the shop at work. First of all, you couldn't update any of the apps. Okay, because that phone is too old and will not connect to the App Store anymore. But I did have Pandora on it, and it's so old. That app is so old that it will still hit the Pandora servers, but it can't get served any ads. So you get to listen to it ad free because it doesn't know how to handle the ads, I guess, in that, because that app is, from when I originally had that phone, however many years ago the original iPhone was from. The problem was that we left it plugged in all the time so that the charge would stay on it, and eventually that battery got real swelly up.
Oh, yeah.
And we had to unplug it because we were going to burn the whole building down.
Right.
I still got it. The battery did go down, but I don't think I should be using that phone anymore. But yeah, no. So I listen to Spotify, but I don't pay for premium. So it's usually like 3 songs and then like 15 ads, and then by that point I'm just lost interest and I moved on to something else. I switched back to the radio so I can just channel surf the radio.
Well, I mean,
Do it. Say it. Come on.
I pay for the premium.
Do you?
Just so I don't get commercials.
Yeah.
I use it a lot to play songs at church.
Yeah. You have to do it there.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, no one wants to hear the Viagra ads that are coming through or whatever it is. No. All right. So you went to the Journey concert.
Yes.
Scott was also there with you.
Awesome.
Where were you sitting?
From where the stage was, we were on the side, down towards the bottom, not at the top.
Okay.
And I mean, it was probably 3 or 4 sections over from where the stage was.
So you had pretty good seats.
My wife liked the seats. Yeah.
Okay.
She thought they were good.
So Scott started all the way up where me and you sit for football.
Okay.
Like up there with God and Jesus and the angels in heaven. And then you sitting up there with them. And you can't see great, and you have to watch the screen and it's not. So that's where they're sitting. And then the show starts and Scott goes to get a drink from the concession stand or whatever. And there's a lady who works there, not at the concession stand, but works for the arena. And she's standing there and she goes, "Hey, you guys want better seats?" She goes, "Where are you guys sitting?" And he tells me, he goes, "You want better seats?" And he goes, "Sure."
Yeah.
And she just hands him 2 tickets for like D on the floor. And you're like, "Burp," and they just skate on down there and get to sit down there because they like didn't sell those seats, so they're just going to give them out.
Yeah, better seats than us. We were H. So
Yeah.
not too bad.
So, but how was it? How was the concert?
The sound wasn't great.
Yeah.
It was, to me, it sounded like the main singer. They had him like compressed a lot and reverb. So it was just it was too much.
You think he just couldn't keep up anymore?
No, he was able to reach a lot of the high notes like he's known for, but you could tell his voice was tired. Like he'd done a lot of concerts.
Right.
Like vocal.
Well, I'm sure we are not first stops on this tour.
And he doesn't sing all the songs. Man, I'll tell you what, the drummer is amazing.
Yeah.
He sings a lot of the high stuff that was it Steve?
You're not going to trick me with this one. I have no idea what any member of Journey's name is.
The lead singer that it used to be.
Okay, I'll look at that when you keep
Steve Perry.
I don't think that's right.
Anyway,
I'm going to look it up.
Everybody's yelling at the...
Yeah, keep yelling, folks. I'm looking now.
Anyway, sings all the high notes that he used to sing before he got...
It is Steve Perry. Good job, Bubby.
Yeah,
and Dean Castronova is the drummer.
Very good. He's excellent. Playing the drums while singing.
Oh, so Steve Perry is he's not the lead singer anymore.
No, he lost his voice. And couldn't sing anymore. So that's why they hired the Korean guy.
Yeah, Arnell. See, I did not know any of this. Arnell Pineda.
Yeah, and they got him.
He's fronted the band since 2007. Yeah. So he's the one who had all the reverb and was struggling.
Yeah.
Damn you, Arnell.
But the drummer sounded really great. Of course, he was using Britney Spears microphone.
Big headset.
Yep. And then I don't know what kind of microphone Lionel had, but just had a hard time hearing what he was saying, what he was singing.
Gotcha.
It wasn't great. Now that their lead guitarist, last name is Sean. He's amazing. He's one of the original players, and he's just the man is a rock star.
Dean Castronova here we're talking about?
No. The electric guitar.
Oh, sorry. I got distracted by Dean Castronova's Wikipedia page here.
Oh, did you?
He's played drums and sings for bands such as Journey, Generation Radio, Revolution Saints, and also Ozzy Osbourne, Steve Val, Paul Rogers, JZR, and Black Sabbath's Geezer Butler.
He's a great drummer and singer. Yeah.
And then the lead guitar guy, also good.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
So you had a good time.
Yeah. It was good. They did all the hits, all the great songs you want.
Scott said it was a lot of deep cuts for the first half.
It was, yeah.
Like they're like, fuck it, we're just gonna play all these songs that we never get to play just because it's Springfield. I don't give a rat's ass.
A lot from the first album, first couple albums, Escape, and
so it wasn't like here's a bunch of stuff from our new album.
No.
Okay, that's good because you hate that shit. No. Like I don't know your new album, motherfucker. When did you put this album out?
Yeah.
Last album I know was from 1993.
And the cool thing was there was no opening band. It was literally a night with Journey.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Did you get lucky afterwards with Journey, Bubby? A night with Journey?
Journey?
No. Yeah. Hooking up with Dan Castronova, blah, 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 blah. No. All right. But you had a good time. No opening band. How long the show? Hour and a half?
Oh, no. It was 2.5, 3 hours.
That's too much.
Nonstop. No.
That's too long.
No intermission.
I'm too old for this. I got a bedtime.
Started 6:30. We're out by 10:30.
Oh, that's too late. I can't go.
Yeah, it was good.
I could just listen to them on Spotify.
Just hit after hit after hit.
Sure, I can go on YouTube and watch this, right?
Probably.
3 hours just exhausted me, Bobby. I just ran out of steam just listening to that.
Well,
I want a tight hour and a half.
I like to sit and listen to the concert. You know,
did you get to do that?
I'm not a stander.
Was everybody around you a stander?
Right beside us the whole time.
Fucking hate standers, dude.
They'd start out standing for several songs, and then they finally sat down, but once they started another song, right back up they'd go. Oh yeah, we gotta wave my hand and stand to this.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, Journey doesn't give a shit about you over there waving your arms around like a fucking maniac. Sit down.
Yeah.
I do not like the standers. Okay, and especially if you're like floor seating and the people in front of you stand up.
Yeah,
like, I understand if we're getting to the end and we're on the last 2 songs and it's the big hits and everyone's super okay. Yes, we will stand up for that. Okay, that's fine.
That's what we did. Yeah.
But if we are in the first 20 minutes of this show and you are doing deep cuts of songs that hardly anybody in this building knows and they vaguely heard, sit your ass down. Okay? This is some old man talk I've got going on right here, and I don't care. Sit your ass down. Okay? Or those people should have a special standing only section. Like standers are this is where we put all the standers.
It's called the floor.
Yeah, it's on the floor. And then let everybody else have a comfortable seat that they can enjoy the show.
We can see over them.
Yeah, exactly. If you're on the floor, you can be a stander. If I'm sitting on the sides or up higher, screw you. Stay seated. Okay, I don't need your shenanigans in front of me.
Yeah, and they're a nice couple. I mean,
Did you make friends?
The wife tried to stay out of my way. She kept kind of like moving back behind her husband.
Was she rubbing on you a little bit, Bubby?
No, no. But
not that kind of concert.
They were nice. Yeah.
Does it smell like weed in there?
No, not surprisingly, it wasn't.
Okay. I feel like all those geriatric people would probably enjoy a little toki before they go to see Journey. Help with their glaucomas. Scott said he was right there at the average. I'm imagining you were too. Right at the average age of most of the people in that place.
They were all our age.
Yeah. Just a bunch of old farts listening to Journey.
White-haired people I saw, and then
I know.
a few young people.
I know. I'm sure a few young people, but not. No, this is that. We are definitely in old people territory at this point.
Yeah.
It's like if CCR comes through or something like that. It's not going to be a young hip crowd. When ZZ Top used to play down there at the frickin' Black Oak Amphitheater, it was not a youthful experience.
No.
That's what's happening, Bubby. You know, we're old rock and rollers. They're just getting old, and they're going to go see them bands. But you know, again, 10:30. That's awful late for those folks. You know, they should have like a 20-minute intermission there. Everybody they just play some soft music. Everybody can take a quick nap and re-energize. Get back out there.
I thought you were going to say toke it up.
We'll toke it up either way. Like toke it up or take a nap, or whatever you need to get back in the game here. But we're gonna need a break. We're gonna need a halftime here, so I can get a snack and go to the. I definitely got to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Take my Geritol.
Yeah, at my age, at prostate, and we're gonna have to go to the bathroom like 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna need some breaks here. All right. Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
So that's fun. We're trying to get out and seeing some more shows and stuff as we go.
Yeah, me and my wife just discussed at the beginning of the year this was going to be a year of experiences.
Yeah,
that we
try to do some more. Don't sit around the house all the time.
Yeah,
that's how you get old and die.
Yeah, it's like you can't take our money with us, so we might as well spend it.
You're not gonna leave it to Parker, so
no, I don't want to do that.
He's the government's problem, not yours. So that boy can get a nickel. Parker, just beware. Start embezzling money now, buddy, because Bubby's going to spend it all. Speaking of money, Bubby, saw an article. Thought it was interesting. Mostly because I like the concept of this. This article is from ZME Science. I don't know who they are. But the article says, archaeologists in France dig up a jar packed with tens of thousands of 1,800-year-old Roman coins. Okay? So that's the headline to the story.
How much money is that worth?
Oh, probably nowadays, probably a bunch. Okay? And also, this was in France, so this is probably one of them countries where you don't get to keep that if you dig it up. And you got to turn it, because it's a national treasure, so you got to turn it in. It's not like America where you dig it up, it's yours. Over there, like in England especially, like if you dig up anything like Roman or ye olde times, you got to turn that shit in, and they'll give you like a small finder's fee. Here's $100. Good job finding this ancient dagger full of rubies.
Well, what does France use for money? What are they?
They were the euro now, but back
so-
then they were before sometime between the Romans who were using Roman monies and the euro, they were the French franc is what their money was before they switched over to the euro.
Yeah, but now they've got to translate all that Roman coins to.
Well, I don't think you're like going to the coin star with this thing and just whip them into the coin star and
At
say,
Walmart.
how many euros is this worth? I think they're looking at it more as like this is an antique or this is a treasure kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, belongs in a museum.
But here's my thought, Bubby. Okay, you're old time Frenchy guy. Okay, 1400 years ago.
Oui.
Yeah, exactly. Oui. Give me the cheese and the wine, and I will have a good time with my beautiful lady, Pepe Le Pew style. You're the old timey French guy, 1400 years ago, and you get home every day, right? And you take out change from your pocket and you put it in the jar, just like you do now, Bubby. I know somewhere in your house there is a container full of loose change, right? Everybody owns one.
Yeah,
I got one. It's one of them big Tupperwares that you put spaghetti in. You know what I'm talking about? So it's kind of tall and round, and it's tall enough to put like a whole box of spaghetti in.
Yeah,
that's where I got all my coins. So you're this old timey ancient dude, and you got your jar full of coins, and then at some point, the Huns invade or whatever, and your family gets smote. Oh, he's got
throwing the blanket off the.
Is it the black and white one? Is it Finn?
Yeah.
He's got his butt itches.
Oh,
I think he's got worms. Jordan says he doesn't have worms. He's going to the vet here.
all right.
But
Continue your story.
he's really itchy, that dog. Anyway, so you and I got that thing. We die, get attacked by the Huns, volcano, whatever happens. And then thousands of years from now, they dig up our jar of
change,
wheat pennies and freaking Indian head nickels and them quarters from every state.
Well, in the future, they're not going to know what pennies are.
Right, because we ain't even got pennies no more.
No.
And then they're going to call that a treasure, is what I'm thinking. Like, This is just some dude's like coins he put
worth a lot of money. We don't even.
This dude was just saving them up in the jar. And he's like, one day I'm gonna go on vacation to Spain. That's probably a country back then, right? And we're gonna go to the coast of Spain, and we're gonna stay from all the pennies I'm saving in my jar.
Yeah, but this got tens of thousands.
Yeah. You ever seen some dude who's got one of those big old water jugs? You know them big old blue water jugs?
Yeah.
I've seen people with those things just filled to the top with change.
That's crazy.
See, I don't deal with monies anymore, so I don't have change anymore. And I think
Seldom.
Yeah. When was the last time you had a pocket full of nickels and dimes and quarters and pennies? You can't have pennies anymore because it took them away from us. Damn you, penny thieves. But that's all this dude was doing. I'm gonna guarantee it. It wasn't like this was like a secret treasure hoard. It's just some dude with his big ass jar full of
Could have.
pennies.
It was in France, right?
What do you mean?
Well, they dug it up, so
They dug it up, but it was just
it could have been a buried treasure from.
what it was. It's coins. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they're Roman coins.
And they didn't say gold coins. I'll be very clear on that article. They did not say gold coins.
It said Roman.
They said Roman coins. I'm thinking this is the equivalent of if you're a I don't know what's a moneyologist. If you're a archaeologist of money, if you're a moneyologist,
I don't think that exists.
I will guarantee you somebody
Treasure hunter.
No, somebody who like studies ancient monies. I'm gonna guarantee there is you can get a master's in this whatever field it is. Because they got stamp collector people and they got all the rest of it. They gotta have monies people. Monies makes the world go around. This is a song from a thing.
Our administrator at church collects coins and dollar bills and stuff, and he's always going through like the Coke machine money,
right? Looking for good ones,
looking for certain coins and
silver ones.
He actually has a YouTube channel that
does he now? Shout it out, Bubby.
I don't know the name of it, but because the last thing I want to watch is somebody going through coins and bills on YouTube. But he does it.
Scientists who study coins are called numismatists. 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 They act as scientific detectives and historians who use physical chemistry and mathematics to study the authenticate currency. I told you there was friggin' money scientists out there, Bubby.
Okay.
So he's a collector of coins.
Yeah.
He's a numismaticist as well.
Don't call that to his face.
Right to your face. I'm gonna call you that. What you call me? My dad liked to collect coins, but not like seriously. Like he liked to get those, those books, and it's got like a cutout for every year the penny and every year the nickel
Quarters,
and quarters and stuff like that. He used to do that. He'd look through his change and say, "Oh, I ain't got this one yet," and put it in the book.
Yeah.
And none of them were in like good shape. They're just pocket change, but something to do, right?
When they started the state quarters,
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Oh yeah. Everybody went cuckoo for that.
Parents were still alive. She had a map, and
Yep.
my mom would collect the quarters from every state.
And then late at night, they'd have that dude on TV selling you like a complete uncirculated set of all the currently released coins, and you could also get the ninja swords and the whatever else they were selling at 3 a.m. Yeah, people were cuckoo when those coins came out. They were like, I got to get all the states, or I got to get my state. I got to get a bunch from my state.
No. Plus, both mints.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got to get the Denver mint. I got to get the Colorado mint. I got to get the U.S. mint, Philadelphia mint, and I got to get the California. I think there's a California mint as well. Double mint.
Double mint gum.
Yeah, they got a mint too. So
Big Red.
Big Red. All the gums got their own
I
coin.
used to love Big Red.
Freaking
Do they still make
Pogs.
Big
Yes,
Red?
they do still make Big Red.
Okay.
They make Big League Chew, Bubby. If they're making Big League Chew, they're still making Big Red.
Yeah. It's more of a novelty. You get that at novelty candy stores. Now.
What, Big League Chew?
Yeah.
I think you get that at the gas station right now because kids are still dumb. And you're like, I can put this whole big-ass fistful of gum in my mouth. Hell yeah, I'm going to do that.
It's not 50 cents a pack anymore.
No, it is not 50 cents a pack. That thing is like $4 or $5, I'm like, yes. But back in the day, Bubby, you had the pouch of Big League
I
Chew.
did, of course.
Now you didn't play baseball, so you weren't doing it because the baseball. Because all them kids in baseball definitely had that or sunflowers, sunflower seeds. But I remember getting that Big League Chew and then just trying to cram as much gum as you could into your face, like way too much. You couldn't even chew it. You had so much damn gum in your face.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Good stuff. You don't make that anymore. Nobody makes dumbass stuff like Fun Dip and Big League Chew and just candy cigarettes and all the just bananas things they sold us as kids because we're stupid and we'll buy it because we don't know no better, and we got an allowance and we're just left to our own devices. So we're just walking down to the corner gas station or whatever to peruse the nudie mags and the candy.
You walked? We rode our bikes.
Depended. So sometimes we had to cut through the woods to get where we were going, and you couldn't take your bike through the woods because it was a real big pain in the ass, and you had to like walk up the creek bed and stuff. And if you had your bike, you're just gonna be dragging that thing the whole way. So depending on where you were going, but there are definitely places that you rode your bike everywhere, and then sometimes you were like, I got to go up to this thing, and I'm gonna have to walk because. Or I'm gonna have to leave my bike here and then pick it up on the way back. You just leave your bike in the woods and pick it up on the way home.
Yep.
And nobody would steal your bike back then. Now, that bike's gone.
Yeah, good luck.
Kiss that bike goodbye. I found a bike in my backyard one day. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Yeah. One day I'm out there and there's just a bike laying in my backyard. And I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this bike? And I kind of leave it there for a couple days, like just kind of propped up against a tree. And I'm thinking maybe somebody will come back and get it. Nobody came back and got that bike. So finally I chucked it over the fence into that business next to me. And it sat over there for probably a month. And then Tyler was coming over to get some firewood from my backyard because I got so many tree limbs down and stuff. I got firewood for the next 100 years. And Tyler was coming over to pick it up. I was like, hey, you want a bike too? And he goes, what are you talking about? I was like, look over that fence. He goes, there's a bike over there. I'm like, hell yeah, I threw it over that fence. I'll help you get over that fence if you want to grab it and take it with you because it's been sitting there for like a month and a half.
Possession's 9/10 of the law.
That's it. What are you going to do? You're gonna find the serial number of that freaking Huffy bike? No. That's a Huffy bike from Walmart. That thing ain't got no identification on it.
No.
So, cops, if you're looking for that bike, Tyler's got it. Go find him. Let him know that you want the bike back. So, I don't know how I got from wherever I was to here. Oh, the coins. Yeah, the people giving away yeah. So ancient people with coins. Bubby, are we too old for a midlife crisis? When does a midlife crisis happen, Bubby? When do you think?
I would say in your 50s.
Really?
Yeah.
Because midlife, so that means me and you are going to live to 108 years old if this is midlife.
I'm up for that.
Are you?
Sure.
I'm looking up when a midlife crisis. When is a midlife crisis age? Sure. Between the ages of 35 and 60.
Yeah.
That's a long time to be.
That's a long time.
That's like a big swath of, sure. But I guess we are still peaking in the late 40s, around 47, 48. So we're not far off from midlife crisis. I think I might be having a midlife crisis.
Gotta save up for that Corvette.
No, I don't think I want to. I just want to quit working. It's really where I'm
That's
at.
retirement.
Yeah. But I want to be there now, not in 17
You want to
years.
enjoy your retirement.
Yeah, I want to enjoy just being not at work
You
anymore.
want to go cruise.
I don't even know if I had to do it. So my father-in-law is retired, right? And he was retired for, I don't know, 6 months maybe. He got 2 jobs now.
On purpose?
On purpose. He went and so he was volunteering at the zoo. And that's pretty good.
That's not a job. That's volunteering.
Well, but it gets you out of the house. You're out doing stuff. Now he's got another one that's actually like a paying gig that he's doing like part-time. I think just to get out of the house and, have something to do and blah, blah, blah. But I say that to say this. I would have no problem not working ever again. Like, some people can't just not do stuff or not be out there
Doing stuff. Yeah.
No. I've got plenty of puttering that I can do.
Right?
I don't need any outside intervention to help with my puttering.
I have lots of TV shows I've never seen. I'd like to look. Well,
Books to read, video games to play.
Yeah.
I got shit around this house I need to get done that I never have time to get done. So I'll be honest with you right now. I could start my midlife end of life crisis that I've got going on here and just retire from work and never go back.
Yeah, but I mean, retirement's not a midlife crisis.
No, but that's what I want to do in my midlife crisis is just stop going to work.
Stop working.
But I can't.
That's not how that works.
No, you can't afford to do that, especially now. Fuck, you can't afford to do that now.
No.
So I'm gonna keep going to work.
Yeah.
I like my job. I enjoy my job. Don't get me wrong, but if I had the choice of no job, I'm gonna take no job, like no job, and somehow manage to live my life.
Yeah.
I don't want to take no job and not have money and be sad and poor and homeless.
Yeah.
That's not the job I'm looking for.
I'm sad that old people have to keep working or
Like real old.
still work.
Okay.
After retirement.
Fucking saw this article too. There's a dude at the working. I don't know. It's not our Chick-fil-A, but he is working at Chick-fil-A and he is 97 years old. 97 years old and got a job at Chick-fil-A.
No, that's just poor money management or something.
Or something, yeah. I mean, maybe he's doing it just to get out and hang around people. I don't know.
Maybe stay younger. Yeah, maybe
stay.
That's why
don't
he's
get
still
old.
Alive. Yeah, he's still alive because he's doing that.
Yeah, but Bubby has given you kids the best advice he can. Don't get old. Just don't do it. Like if when your birthday comes around, just say no, thank you, and pass. And just stay. Bubby, what age am I going to stay forever? What? So think about this.
Say 55.
Really?
Yeah.
You would be this age, your current age, if you could have stopped aging.
I'm older than that, but
Okay.
I was-
Are you really?
yeah.
God, you look way better than me. And
Why, thank you.
I'm way younger than you. I'm 53. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
I just had a birthday not too long ago. Someone else said this too about when I said that you were older than me. They were like, "Really? I thought Bubby was in his 40s." I'm like, "Fuck! What does that say about me?"
I'll take it.
Right. So 55 is the age you would have just stopped aging and you would have just lived your life at 55.
Sure. Yeah.
I think I'm somewhere in like early 40s is where I was like in my sweet spot. My hair hadn't turned as gray as it currently is. A little salt and peppery, but not like gray. And we look at who we got. People over there bothering your car.
No, a car stopped. I was trying to turn into the driveway here.
Okay. In my driveway?
Probably. Yeah, it's Jordan.
Oh, it's my wife.
Just looking.
She's allowed to come in the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like early to mid 40s is where I would have like, if I had the option to just stop not being old anymore, getting old anymore. That's where I would not like die, but like like you get a genie wish kind of thing.
You want to stop aging before you start hurting.
If that's the case, I needed to quit around 24, 25. If that was, but I was dumb as hell back then, so I don't want to be that. So who knows? Anyway, I think we're going to wrap this one up. My wife's coming home, and we're hitting our time limit anyway.
Yep.
So if you enjoyed the podcast, and I hope you did, check us out over at our website. It's allfishandchips.com. Here we go. Cats are running, dogs are coming, all because Jordan's home. If you want to write us at our email, that is itsallfishandchips@gmail.com. You can check us over at Facebook. Bubby's going to post a picture of his house getting fixed. But we're doing that over there on Facebook. So check us out over there. Facebook group, It's All Fish and Chips. The page, the group, it all takes you to the same spot. And also, if you want to help out the podcast, first of all, you don't have to do anything but tell a friend about the podcast. Let them know how much you enjoy the podcast and have them listen to 1 or 2 episodes too. We can give you some suggestions of good episodes to start them on. I would start with Why Malort Why, or Drink a Banana Pudding, or for some reason, the Church Clap is one of our most popular episodes, and I'm not sure why. But you can check us out. Help us out by doing that. Or if you want to be a friend of the podcast, you can head on over to patreon.com, I think /It's All Fish and Chips, and sign up over there for just $3 a month. You can become a friend of the podcast and get your name read on every single episode of the podcast, just like Carol and Anthony and Jordan and KK and Sarah and Stu and Ed, our super user, Ryan, our Omega level user, and Caroline, our super duper user. So check it out over there at patreon.com. But we still need a picture to send to my sister, because she's holding us hostage over that old promise we made way back in the day.
Okay.
But we're not honoring this for anybody else. But my sister's nagging the hell out of me, so we need to get this thing sent to her. Having said all that, my name's Thor.
Bobby.
And remember, folks, no matter what you got going on in your life, it's all fish and chips. You posting that picture?
No, not yet.
Okay. Just being a screenager. Bye. So sad.